We are back with 3 more CWL hits in Champs 2 and then 2 in Champs 1. So starting off with the Champs 2 attack, I'm going to use my Queen's Giant Arrow to snipe out those 2 air sweepers. And then I'm just going to throw the dragons into this heavily defended compartment. You've seen these bases a lot, the double rage base with all the defenses pretty much stacked together. I didn't have the rocket backpack at this point. It hadn't come out, but I think this type of base is going to go away once the rocket backpack makes its mark. So hitting this one with just the regular Duke equipment, the stun blaster and the heroic heart, or the fire heart, flame heart. But you can see I dropped the Duke in from the bottom, and he's going to work his way up in to meet these super dragons in the harder part of this base. Uses stun ability there to stun up those defenses that are within the rage, and then we're going to go ahead and keep crushing this section. As the Duke keeps going down, we're just going to keep reviving him to keep the tanking up in front of some of these super dragons and the other defenses. Looks like the minion prince just got snapped, so he's done. And then, yeah, there's not much left of this base. There's only this really small compartment. So I'm just going to keep reviving the Duke. Unfortunately, there is quite a lot of DPS in the back end with these 2 air defenses. And I think what would have been better suited is, instead of bringing my Duke in from the bottom, would be to bring him straight in from this side compartment. He'd be able to stun those 2 air defenses and be able to take out all those defenses before meeting up with the super dragons and losing his ability. So as you can see, I'm not going to swag any spells. I just revived the minion prince to make sure that we were good on time because of those bottom base collectors and stuff. But let's move into the second attack. This attack is another very common double rage base. So we're going to try and use our queen to snipe out this air sweeper just below the town hall. Now, as you know, I'm pretty terrible with the giant arrow. So I miss yet again. It is unbelievable. I'm going to have to start changing some up how I place the queen because I just keep missing. And I think actually this new Dragon Duke backpack, the rocket backpack, is going to be instrumental for me hitting these sweepers. Because then I can just place him in, have him shoot across the base and take it out. But as you can see, super dragons coming in here from 6. And they're going to do a lot of good work in this raged up compartment and use that minion prince ability to freeze them all up. The Dragon Duke is on the top side working with the queen. That's one of the best places to put him, is with the queen, because he can go ahead and take out some of those harder hitting defenses and tank for her, while she on the back end cleans up either some of the trash buildings and even defenses on her own. Now this one is teetering out a little bit here. That revenge tower is taking out our super dragons, which is pretty common, but again, with the revive spell strategy, you can just keep reviving the Duke in the top side here, and he's going to be able to push through the back end of this base. We'll do a little 2 times speed up here to get through it, but as you can see, I've still got 6 revive spells, so I might have to use 1 or 2 more, but at the end of the day, we are still going to have quite a bit of revive spells left over, and this attack is going to be another crushing 3-star in Champion 1. That means we are down to the final attack of the day. And this one here, I have the rocket backpack. So here we go. We're going to place the Duke at 6. And then we're going to place the queen at 3. And we're kind of just going to create a giant X. But this is the sweet thing. We put him down. He takes out 1 air defense, 1 air sweeper, and a 2nd air defense at the top of the base. And my queen's giant arrow takes out 2 other air defenses. So on this base, before we've even placed a super dragon, we have destroyed all 4 air defenses. That's insane that you can now do this. And I will show you in a future video how you can even use 2 earthquake spells and the queen and the Dragon Duke to take out the clan castle and other major defenses. But this one we're just going to spam our super dragons in now from the 3 to 6 o'clock side. And there's not much left to do. The rocket backpack is so strong. I mean, it took out quite a few defenses in its path, not including those air defenses that were super important to get down. So at this point, we've got 6 revive spells still, and there's just not much left of the base. I mean, the Dragon Duke is going to be able to work his way around and just take out whatever's left. The Rocket Backpack, I think, is going to be incredibly strong. And it'll take a while, but I think bases are actually going to catch up to it. And maybe as it goes on, you might see it not being as useful, simply because base builders try and not put everything in a line. But as you can see here, going to have 5 revive spells swagged on this. Another successful CWL day.